my dear Virgos. This is a love and spirituality reading, a prediction for Scorpio season, October 22nd to November 22nd, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. These readings are aimed towards showing you your blind spot and your shadow so you can grow as a person and thereby be able to attract a better love life and life overall for yourself. And this will be a love and spirituality reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And if you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for October that is up. And if you have Cancer or Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, there are bonus readings up revealing what the person most on your mind's true thoughts and feelings about you are. You can also check out the near personal readings and the pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click the headline of each playlist to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I used the Before Tarot by Pietro Aligo that kind of matched well to my new African Halloween theme that I'm having this month. Okay. So when I open your deck here, I see the Three of Wands together with Two of Cups. So this reminds me a little bit of the Leo reading. And it shows a situation where we want to reach out to someone for love. Okay. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Five of Wands with the Three of Wands. So it shows that there has been a little bit difficulty in the past, maybe a conflict of sorts, or we didn't agree what kind of future we wanted, or how to build that house, or things like this. Maybe there was a lot of small battles that needs to be sorted out there with the Three of Wands. So it might be needed to sort it out in some grown-up style here with the Three of Wands. It's very much like pointing a direction, like this is how we should do it. So it's about being adult, coming with suggestions, also being kind of firm with what you can compromise with and what you can't compromise with, and not bend over too lightly. And we have the Eight of Wands here, again speaking about messages coming through and also new energies coming in. So it's spiritual energies, spiritual events, some kind of, it might be some kind of new spiritual adventure. So 6 elements, and we have the Two of Wands here with the Three of Wands. So it might be that there's someone who wants to reach out to you, and I'm feeling this is you with the red clothes here, but the person isn't really ready, and I don't know if you should reach out either. It's more like a readiness to have a discussion is what I'm feeling. So maybe you need to wait for this person to come to the right place to be able to also have this grown-up discussion with you, because they looked very much like a child here. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit. 4 of Wands, so there's a bond between you two, and ether. Might be an air sign, which is also a soulmate of yours. Where were I? Ether, to join us here today and to give us magician, so a trickster, to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgos to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. So I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so just tuning in here for a few seconds to you and your situation in Scorpio season, Virgo. Okay, so this is the new bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, spiritual adventure again. So I'm feeling it's you being adventurous in one way, or prepared for adventure, or looking for adventure. You want it to come. You want to have something to put your claws in or your teeth in. So it's excitement with this, and it's also like a mystery there. Some kind of mystery that you want to solve. You're eager to solve it. And here is the past, and it's 3 of Cups So here we have some big spiritual showdown happening, which was aimed towards probably teach you how to deal with being on your own and taking care of yourself and not being so dependent. But we still need people, okay? So people should still be in our lives. We just need to learn better boundaries, so it doesn't have to be either or, either in, either or out. We can be with people but still keep our sanity because we have our boundaries. So this is the past of this situation that you're in, and this is the now. And these cards here are the future. It's more to this reading. It goes even deeper than just the past, present, and future. So we go into your spiritual mission. And we have the issue at hand, the situation. And we have the Three of Wands. So what I'm feeling with this card is that you have this power. And you hold this power. And you're ready, together with spirits, to use this power whenever it needs to be harvested or put in action, okay? So, and I'm feeling you are waiting for the right time to put your new knowledge, the things that you have experienced, the things you now know, to action and see if it works out, or it's like having another try of something or another go at something and see if you are better equipped and experienced to deal with this situation now. And here we have the foundation to the issue, and we have a Knight of Pentacles. So I'm feeling it's a situation that we honor. It's something that we have a hard time letting go of. It might be an eternal kind of love, or a dream that we have had, that we have nourished for years and years on end. And we just want to have the right opportunity for dealing with this. Even if this is Earth, I'm almost feeling like it might be another person as well. Maybe still honoring you, but not stepping forward and engaging in your life. So you're kind of unaware of each other, but still is this magnetic tension between these two people. So even in maybe separation, you still have this connection here. Okay. And this is your mission. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's much what I already told you with the Three of Wands, that you have learned something from the old cycle that you were in. And you have digested that, and it has come to a certain knowledge within you. You have an experience now. You know how to deal with certain situation, or you know better at least than what you knew in the past. And it's probably time for another showdown. Okay. So this is spiritual interference, how they are pushing people to do different things, or inspiration that comes through. And we have a Six of Wands, so it's again with this mission that you are on. It comes in this position for a lot of my signs actually, that you're of the chosen few to guide your group of people to some kind of victory. Probably a spiritual victory, and I'm feeling ascension, that you are here to help people to deal better with their relationships, with their own emotions, with the way they treat themselves, the way they treat other people. So you're really here as a guide towards other people, and this is the spirit, the divine, kind of putting a crown on your head and saying that you have this work that you need to do, and that this is your destiny, this is why you are here. And it's more wands here. I'm sorry for my voice. Okay, so this is combination between Spirit's demands on you and the situation where you're holding this energy and not being so ready. And we have the Fool here. So again with this, it's something that awaits you, some kind of adventure, a new beginning. Maybe it's this person that without much awareness is stumbling in to your life here. It doesn't have to be a person that you have met in the past, in this life. It can be a past life person as well. And this is also your own energy of this 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands readiness. You are almost like a troop that you are ready to be sent out to the right position to do your mission or your work. And this is combination between past and this how this issue is working out for you, that you are ready to do this new beginning. And we have a Queen of Swords here, and the 3 of Wands. So again, with this power, it might also be that you are dealing with an air sign or another earth sign. It's a possibility. We'll see more because these are the outside interference. But here I read for you in this line, and I'm seeing this with you having this power, getting again the crown from the divine. So I'm thinking it's almost like an old memory, things that you have already learned, but that you rediscovered, you remembered it. That's why it's a crown, because you have already reached this level. It was just for you to acknowledge it yourself, or to start to use this wisdom of yours and acknowledge that you had it. So really living your preaching, for example. And it's again like this waiting. And here it might be a person that's also ready for this new mission. And in this context, I'm feeling them being a little bit more scared or worried, but they are manning or womaning up to be able to take some kind of leap of faith here. Okay. So in the past, they were still kind of moving away from you. You are moving with the white horse in that direction. They are moving with the black horse in that direction. But now they are turning around and chasing you, or trying to catch up with you here. Okay, so this is the work that needs to be done. And we have the Lovers. So it's probably a love adventure, some kind of relationship encounter that will happen here for you, Virgo. And it's 6 of Wands, 6. So it might be a situation where you're very attracted to the other person, or feeling a lot of sexual energy. And that might be something that you need to handle a little bit, because sometimes if we give our body to someone, they also have our heart, and you remember this strength, holding on to this strength. So try to keep yourself in a very balanced and strong position, so you don't immediately, no, I can't say that. You don't immediately, I will find a synonym to this. You don't immediately become their bitch is what I'm hearing. So, okay, it's not really my vocabulary, but that's what spirit are saying. So you wouldn't immediately become. Okay, so you need to keep your strength here. So you just don't get overwhelmed with this spiritual adventure and think, oh, this is life. This can never end. I need to do my everything to be everything for this person, and then you have lost all this strength, this adultness that you had with you. So try to take it a little bit cool. Don't give your heart away. Give your love, compassion, your adult, wise sense of being. So this is the best thing to do in this situation. Be honest also about your feelings and about your love. You don't have to act like you don't care. You can act like you care, but still be logic and wise. Okay. So outside interference, this is in the past, and we have the Knight of Cups. So here I'm almost feeling like this person is a little bit reluctant to reach out to you, and maybe you needed to reach out to them, again and again and again, or you need to go out, and you have had the responsibility to go out and tap people on the shoulder and say, hey, would you have a coffee with me? Or maybe call up your some family members and constantly inviting them for dinner or something like that. So they're kind of being very much in tune to you, and they can't really forget about you it's like you're their family, or you live in their heart. but they don't want to admit to it, or they are very scared. And when two people are scared or try to not go into a relationship because it will have bad consequences, of course it will be hard to actually have a relationship if both people are. Usually it needs one that's brave, and that's one that's a little bit more foolish and brave, and one that's being chaste. But here I'm feeling you shouldn't become the fool to just jump off cliff. You can be pure and honest and have good intentions, but you don't have to feed yourself to the eagles here, or I'm feeling like this bird of prey. I know this word, but it's lost on me now. It's a bird of prey that eats dead animals, and I'm feeling that it's very easy for you to become the victim of like an old situation. It doesn't have to be repeated, is what I'm trying to say here. And here we can see that this person here, they were not particularly interested in showing vulnerability, and almost, why do you come with these invitations? I don't want it. But here they're trying to be brave and probably admit to actually wanting your attention and wanting to deal with you, okay? And here is the outcome for this situation here in Scorpio season. And we have the 8 of Cups. So this person is not like, they are beating around the bush, and instead of calling you up, they drink a lot. Or, okay, so I know the song for you. I haven't my pen here. For it. Someone drinking whiskey and calling you up in the middle of the night. Whiskey is calling up middle of the night. I have to write it down, because in other case I will forget this song. So I just see kind of the image that I get in my mind when hearing this song, and then I hear a melody. So it's really hard sometimes to find the songs. So I have like a film in my head, how the song is, what's happening in the song, and with music to it. So I know the music tunes, but I don't know always the lyrics, for example. So it's hard to find them sometimes. But this is a person that really wants to reach out to you, but I also enjoy very much the old way of being, where they could act like they didn't care, or that you were overwhelming, or why did you even call them, things like this. So I'm not sure that we have the Wheel of Fortune here that says that there will be action, and we also have the 8 of Wands and a lot of other cards speaking of action. But well, maybe a drunken call is the kind of action that you could expect, or someone saying something to you when they are drunk. Maybe, for example, one from your family saying, so maybe I didn't treat you in the best way when you were young. But when they are sobered up, they act like they have never said that. And so this kind of energy is what I'm feeling there. There will probably be alcohol involved in one way or the other, or the person trying to, get strength from some kind of addiction. And it can be an addiction to this kind of energy that they had in the past. We can take this card along too, acting like they are like above this, or that they don't need this. So they are kind of getting drunk on their old survival skill here. So don't expect big romantic gestures or big apologies from parents or things like this, or your spouse. It's probably not going to happen, but they want to, okay? And spirits are saying that you are supposed to re-engage in one way or the other. Maybe there's small things that you could both learn from this situation. So I will take from Wisdom of the House of Night, this outside energy, what's cooking there. Okay, probably that card then. Beauty. They're scared of your beauty. They're scared that, they want it so much. They love you so much, but it will hurt also a lot if they reach out to you or try to make things better together with you. Every rose has its thorns, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect, just as the beautiful experience you have will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect the way you are. When you choose this symbol, it's a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude, expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearance. I'm feeling they have a little, like, they don't really expect, maybe on a deep emotional level, to be really loved and celebrated. So even if you love and celebrate them, they think that that's false. It's something you just do to manipulate them or to win them over, to open their heart and then, do them over in some way. So they're not really trusting you and they're not trusting themselves to be worthy of love either. But it doesn't mean that you don't have a certain allure to them. So this is your energy. Well, I'm satisfied with this card here. Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others. So they know this, that you're so good at this. Especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. So it might be a parent issue for some of you, or maybe both. Sometimes it can come, the both situation in the same time, because the old trauma and the new trauma is just mirroring each other. So when the solution comes or starts to appear, it appears in both sections, both in family love and romantic love. Caregiver often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So this is what you're not allowed to do this time. Don't become the slave to this situation. Finally, a synonym, and that I can accept. And try to, you can be compassionate and loving, but you don't have to become codependent and compromising yourself. So if this is a romantic situation or a very heartfelt situation, what's it all about? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it's still, keep your eye on the prize. Love and respect yourself. Don't ever lose your self-respect. And don't let people in that's only playing games or have, a face and they need to be such cool person, or get courage from things that's just a crutch, that's not really their true self. They can't reveal their true self. So stay very much in self-love. Okay, so what can you expect from this other person? And we have engagement. So it's like the Knight of Pentacles here, that they haven't forgotten about you, and they might not do so for the rest of their days. But they don't really know what to do with this either, because they're not super brave. So they can't just turn 180 degrees and suddenly admit to something, because they feel probably that they would be consumed in one way or the other, because they don't feel that they have their own worthiness, or their ideas about things are wrong and everything they do are wrong. So if they admit to loving you or wanting you or anything like this, it would mean that you own them. So this person really needs to grow up, and hence we have the Fool here as well. They have a certain self-respect, but it's like a big armor that shelters or covers up a wound and a bleeding heart. And every time they are going to touch or even get close to something that can trigger this bleeding heart, they need to have this fake courage in form of alcohol, drugs, or this survival skill of them acting like they don't care. So it's not an easy situation with a person that is nowhere near healed, while you might have come a little bit further in this, and you don't have to have the mask on. But don't throw all your dignity away for this situation, because this person can't take no responsibility for you. You need to take responsibility for yourself. They have enough with trying to deal with their inner vulnerability. So there's no room for being responsible for you. Okay, so you need to be your own hero here, and probably their hero as well in one way or the other, being the bigger person, but still showing compassion and love, but not letting them pass your boundaries or come too close, because it can easily become a codependent situation. So thank you, my dear Virgo, for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. The next round of astrological videos will be my love readings that I will do in October, late October, for the month of November for all the signs. And also keep on the lookout for the near personal readings and the bonus readings that will be spread throughout the season. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I am truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and stay blessed. Bye-bye.